Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw here at the ASTA Travel Advisor Conference in Salt Lake City, Utah. And this is a first for me being here. And I'm here with Dean Sivley, who's the president of Berkshire Hathaway Travel Protection. It's a travel insurance firm that came about a few years ago, and Dean's now president of this, and we're going to talk to him because they're now making a major effort to work with travel advisors and sell their products through travel advisors. You're going to find out all about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Dean, first of all, great to see you here.
Great to see you, Jim. Thanks.
Yeah, so we're here, and
my first time as well.
Okay, your first time. Well, I first time in Salt Lake City, and not first time Astas. I got to tell you, I've been to a few.
First time at Asta for me, not first time in Salt Lake City.
You're both things. Yeah, so well, my first time at Asta was in 1991, but we're not going to go there.
Yeah.
Now let's talk a little bit about. Now you actually have changed the direction of Berkshire Hathaway Travel Protection. Tell us why you did that, because you were really selling through travel suppliers initially. Now you're going through travel advisors, right?
That is correct. Well, and to be fair, it's back to the future because we started selling to travel advisors.
Right.
We started in 2014, so we're really only 11 years old in the travel space, selling travel insurance. We came in, we wanted to do things differently, but what we realized shortly after entering is that we weren't very well known, and travel advisors really do want to trust who it is that they're providing their travel insurance with. And so we had an opportunity. We signed a partner distribution. So we've was working with a very large travel insurance provider doing the underwriting. But the other thing that we were very well known for was our claims. And we kind of entered, given we only entered 11 years ago, we kind of entered as what I would say a digital first sort of place. So we did everything in an automated way. We had some incredible things, some interesting products, but frankly, nobody knew who we were or trusted us.
Well, and we knew the name, though, I got to tell you.
We did know Berkshire Hathaway name, you're right. But they still wanted to know, could we do travel insurance?
Right.
And so, over the course of the, past 7 years or so, we've gotten really well known. People are very familiar with our products and things in the market. And so now you are right. We are at the end of this year coming back into the market directly. We're going to work with travel advisors. Couldn't be more excited. I will add that we have been working with travel advisors over the past 11 years, just maybe not in a direct relationship. Now we feel like we can really do that, have the right products for them, and we couldn't be more excited, which is why we're here at ASTA even maybe 6 months earlier before we're ready to actually let them sell our products.
You've also made some changes, and you were formerly at a firm that sold directly through travel advisors.
Correct.
And then you hired Bob Ford, who's now on board as familiar face to a lot of travel advisors, right?
Yes, I mean, Bob has been a fantastic addition for us. He's so well known within the travel advisory community and distribution. And so, he's been such a wonderful addition to us because he gives us that little extra insight to make sure we really focus on the travel advisor needs and what we're going to do. And so, with Bob's, I'll say, encouragement and direction, one of the things that we'll be bringing to the market is making it so much easier to sign up.
No, that's a big thing. Because now, what are the travel products, insurance products you're going to offer when you get going?
So some of the things that we've done is really try to focus on the niche needs for the advisor community. So, we have traditional products, which would be kind of the luxury and the middle road, and then maybe a more entry-level product. But we also offer things that are focused on just like adventure or just cruise, and we try and embed within that some of the benefits that have made us unique that we launched with originally, which are the fixed benefit, the sort of inconvenience things where you don't need to, have receipts and all these other things, and you can still receive payments, some of them even while you're on your trip.
So, but you also are going to have things like cancel for any reason, that kind of thing?
Yeah, we have all the standard, trip cancellation, trip delay, cancel for any reason kinds of coverages as well.
Now, one of the things is, because you have to be, I don't know what the term is, authorized in different states to sell travel insurance, right?
Yes, and we are fully licensed. We have our filings in all the states that are approved and things like that. So from that standpoint, we're set to go. The biggest thing that we needed to do, and Bob has helped us direct us with this is we had to work on our point of sale systems. Right. So we have fantastic claims. I'll say industry leading claims, technology making it easier for consumers, travelers to file directly themselves. But the one thing that we hadn't really focused on because we were working with travel partners for distribution were all the point of sale systems. And that's what we're working on is we're going to make it as easy as we can for travel agents, travel agencies to work with us.
Well, that's the key, and I'm sure they'll be happy to do that. I mean, you got to set yourself apart because obviously there are a few other travel insurance companies, your former firm and things like that are in the market today, right?
We are, and I think the brand itself. You mentioned it, but I'm going to go ahead and double click on that just for a moment. Is that with some of the consolidation and things going on in the industry, what's nice to know is you have a company with the best balance sheet ever, and equally somebody who's committed to the market. And we're not going away. We're not getting bought by anybody. We're going to be there for our travel advisor partners.
That's great. Now, you mentioned earlier that you're going to make it easier for travel advisors to sign up. Tell me how you're going to do that.
Well, we're developing technology so that they can do it online, mostly almost in a self-serve way. Right. So we have to do a lot of automation at the back end in order to make that happen, but we'll be able to individually identify agents to know, whether they are appointed and licensed to sell, and make sure they can get their commissions, we got a number of work to do. We're going to be talking a lot more about that as we get closer. We don't want to have all of our competitors know what they have to do, but we're going to set the bar for that.
Absolutely. And you mentioned commissions. What are the commissions going to be like for these insurance products?
The commissions will be, there's a commercial on TV right now, competitive. And they were like, well, can I get a number? And I'm like, well, they're going to be competitive. No, we're going to work.
Sometimes it can be pretty lucrative for travel advisors to sell travel insurance.
It is. I think it's a very good thing for travel advisors to sell. And by working directly, we can give them the most that we can give them. So we got taken away the other in between, which helps us so that we can make sure we compensate the travel advisors as well as we can. We keep our costs down as much as we can. The product itself is very good, and we're going to pay those losses as they're being incurred. But I think it'll be very good. And we'll look to, some of the things I've heard at the conference here. I realize how important commissions are and the timing of payment of commissions.
Oh, yeah, well, you heard that from Zane himself. Apparently he's going to be a little more militant about the timing of commissions because you can go months or even a year without seeing a commission on a travel sale, right?
Yeah, it was absolutely. And it was wonderful for me to hear Zane say that because Bob's been portraying that, but it's fun to be here with the agents themselves and the advisors and hear how important it is to them. And so I think that we're going to do as much as we can to be there, as soon as we can when we, announce and start selling at the end of this year.
We're looking forward to that. Now, anything else you want to tell 127,000 travel advisors that we go out to every day, 5 days a week?
We love travel advisors. We know you're the heartbeat of everything that goes on. We've worked with them. I'm actually happy I serve on the board of USTIA, and I'm happy to see that the travel advisory community is doing well and growing and thriving, and we hope to be the supplier of choice for them going forward.
And it's cool to be a travel agent now. All of a sudden, I've been doing this for 30 some years, and this is the first time where travel advisors are in demand, right?
Yeah, they're valuing experience, valuing the things that they bring to the table to help people have the holiday that they want.
Absolutely. Now, where can travel advisors go to learn more about Berkshire Hathaway travel protection?
Well, we'll be talking to you, Jim, so they're going to be learning from you, and I'd say, look for us to announce a lot more in the next coming 3 to 4 months. But we have our own site. You can go to www.bhtp.com.
Okay.
We're going to have a partner section, and they'll be able to read and keep up with things that are coming.
Well, we're looking forward to all the things that are coming, and hopefully we'll have another interview with you later in the year when we see you when some of these products start to roll out and can be sold through all of you out there. Dean, again, great to see you here at ASTA.
Good. Great, Jim. Thank you for talking to us.
I'm James Schellinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.